the truth.
Alright guys, what is up? It's Mark aka BrawlerMark. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a few of my Nita tips. I was supposed to do this video with Big Dupin like a while back, like in December, but he's just been really busy, like every time I try to message him and stuff. So I just decided to tell you guys what I usually do to get my Nita up. My Nita is past 300 trophies before that update thing came out where it was a lot easier to do. So these tips should be able to help you out if you're struggling with your Nita. A lot of people in my band keep asking me, how do you get Nita so high and stuff like that? And to be honest, there are a few tips that I have. My first tip I'd say is to make sure your Nita actually has boosts on it. I've tried using like a non-boosted Nita on my wife's account, and it's actually really difficult. If your Nita doesn't really have any stats on her, it's a lot harder. I think just attack mostly is the main thing. One of my main tips I'd say is don't really rely on the bear. The bear is a nice little asset, but it's not something that you're gonna use to get wins. The bear is just mostly a little bit of like a distraction sort of, and you use it to escape a lot. And you could sometimes also use it to tank, like hide behind it when you're facing like ricochets, or not ricochet, when you're facing Brock or Pipers and stuff like that. You can hide behind the bear and it works really well. But a lot of people also just don't understand the role of Nita. And Nita is a bit of a bruiser character. You're gonna sit around, you're just gonna poke people for damage. The best thing you can do is know your distance when it comes to attacking other people. Know how far you can poke them from, and just always try to stay that distance away from them. Right here you're gonna see I'm just rushing in on this bull, trying to take him out, and we leave him with such a little bit of health, and then our bull just comes and cleans him up. This is a really back and forth game, but right there you see that's also a great role for Nita. When you see characters in a bunch, you're gonna want to just spam your attacks and just try to get rid of both of them at the same time. And in smash and grab, this is a great role for Nita when you're just right at the end, just dropping the bear and letting it like distract while you guys are making that time limit run out is just so good. And another thing with Nita that a lot of people don't know is Nita is a very good character to hide in grass with. When you're moving with Nita, the most important thing to know, I think, is to know how much 3 hits do. Like I'm not sure exactly how much this Nita does. Let me see. See, she hits 918. So knowing that 3 hits will take off 2700, that's like your sweet spot for Nita. You know, if a character is at 2700, then you could just rush quickly with 3 attacks. And if you're hiding in bushes a lot, you just wait until they're at less than 2700 and you just like rush in and just destroy them. That's pretty much your main role. Like right here, we're just gonna rush on this Poco, and we didn't get the chance to take him out, but you just see we're just continuously poking, and we have this bear to tank for us, and we actually take her out. I probably could have ran for these gems, but I didn't. But that's pretty much what your role is going to be. Know your distance, stay as far back as you can, but if you can push and just kill someone really quickly, you drop 3 attacks, Nita recharges really quickly. Sometimes you can get the 4th attack in, but I think it depends on which character you're facing, because it's really hard to sometimes against like bigger characters like primos and stuff like that. You're not going to want to rush for 4 attacks. You just want to get your 3. But against characters like a Piper and stuff, if you could get a 4th attack in, that's fine, because you recharge really quickly. And right here we're just gonna rush in and try to take these guys out. And look at that, just use your distance to your advantage. And dropping the bear behind people is also a good tactic, because sometimes they'll make them continuously like question which direction to go in. But it's not always the best tactic, because sometimes if you're facing more skilled players, they know that they could just walk through it pretty much. But a lot of like more rookie players will be like afraid when it gets behind them and then they're surrounded. Another tip I'd say is if you know you can get your bear, like if you have it, don't be afraid to just drop it just so you can rush and get another one quickly. It's also good to throw it somewhere random, because sometimes when it walks a certain direction, they don't know where you are. But that's it for my tips. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that helps you out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.